Life-Changing Ministries International Fellowship presents Life-Changing Convocation, Pursuing Destiny 2016, September 11th through the 17th, Sunday at 10 a.m. Bishop Designate Brenda Bradley.
I'm going to do this. When people say that they're out of the will of God, you were never put here to do you. You were put here to do what God has purposed you to do. And it's hard to find purpose when you're not in the right place to find it.
Sunday at 6 p.m. is Official Night with Life-Changing Ministries International Fellowship's presiding prelate, Apostle A.B. McNair Sr.
It's the only time we fellowship with God is when we fellowship with each other, we're cheating ourselves. Habakkuk teaches us that personal worship is a whole lot better than corporate worship. Can I help somebody tonight? The reason why you struggle in corporate worship is because you don't really have personal worship. Y'all ain't saying nothing. The reason why you can't lift your hands when the pastor said lift your hand and in 5 seconds you're already bringing them down is because when you were home you didn't practice.
With special musical guest, the Queen of Gospel, Shirley Caesar.
What's going on? But one day, the God of all grace stepped right in and made a way. He will make a way. Yes, he will.
September 12th, Bishop Kenneth Powell.
And likewise, many of you have been broken by life. But all you need to do is just resharpen. Look at the neighbor and say, if you happen to find out that I got broken along the way, don't throw me away. Look at your neighbor and say, don't throw me away. All you got to do is just resharpen me.
September 13th, Apostle Floyd Nelson.
When God does what he does in your life, it's important that folk that you used to do what you did with. Let me try this side, I might get an amen. They need to see the change. Your greatest testimony is among those that knew you before you were saved.
September 14th, Bishop Jackie McCullough.
The Lord is my Jehovah Rohi. He is the shepherd of my soul. So it's all right, crush me, devil, but the Lord's going to bring me out. Squeeze me, devil, but the Lord is going to lift up my head. Back me in the corner, but he's going to make a way out of no way.
September 15th and 16th, Prophet Todd Hall.
To kill somebody still needs permission from God. And then God says to death, hey, you got the right to kill him, go ahead, but I need you to read this. Death takes the letter, opens it up in front of God, and says, Brian Martin is to come to the table. Death be like, that's what I had on my list. He said, but he's on my list now. Y'all know. And once you're a guest on God's list, every other list don't even.
Thursday session for pastors and leaders at 10 a.m. with Dr. Johansson Pass.
But this boy had nothing to lose. He said, don't nobody know my name. I ain't trying to be important. I ain't trying to be promoted. I'm not trying to be called. I don't want to be consecrated. All I know is that's my leader and I see him differently. For how you perceive a thing will determine how you receive from that thing.
Friday session for pastors and leaders at 10 a.m. with Apostle A.B. McNair Sr. and Bishop Designate Mark White. The service of consecration to the sacred order of the Episcopacy will be Saturday, September the 7th at 11 a.m. with Homeless Bishop Jeffrey Dudley.
The fact is that it requires you and I to say, I live with paralyzed people all day long. And as long as I do not bring them into the presence of the Lord, they will remain paralyzed. But I got to understand that I have the authority under a new teaching.
Those being consecrated include Bishop Designate Brenda Bradley, Bishop Designate Carlton Williams, Bishop Designate Valerie Melvin, and Bishop Designate Mark White. All services will be held at Mount Moriah Community Church, located at 4329 Anderson Avenue in Farmville, North Carolina. Please visit www.abmcnair.org for additional information. Also, find us on social media. Life-Changing Convocation, September 11th through the 17th, Pursuing Destiny 2016.